Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of Season 2 on MotoGP 15 Career Mode. You would have seen in the last episode that I won yet again in the United States, and here is the table to confirm that. I am leading the World Championship in Moto 2 as I have been the most consistent, but it's only a 2-point lead over the rest of the competition. It's quite extraordinary really, and then the likes of Alex Rins and Jonas Folger have a bit of work to do, but this could be an extraordinary championship if I can find the right balance between challenge and excitement. So there's plenty to look forward to. One of my better tracks. I didn't know I was any good at Argentina until I actually played it, and it is a track that suits me very, very well. So all the best is to be expected in this episode. I'm probably favoured to win if I have any cop on. So let's just confirm the third race of the season, the Termas De Río Hondo. It's one of the longer tracks for certain, but it has a really fun first sector, and then the tight second sector is also worth the watch. But we're all, let's get cracking with this Argentinian MotoGP. And just a brief update on the status of my bike. I have a data pack from my most recent practice session. I've got level 1 for chassis, suspension and brakes, and I could go level 2 for one of them, but I think I'll be consistent and keep the suspension up as well. So we've got a very good bike very early into the season, and I'm expected to get 3 more data packs this weekend, so I can have level 2 everything once this Grand Prix is over. So I can't wait to see how this bike improves with a level 2 upgrade across the board. And results for qualifying were as follows. Johan Zarco secured the pole position by 0.2 of a second. I did my very best to take 4th place, and Alex Rins was another 0.2 back, so really, really difficult session, but I'm glad I got through it. And then we've got Folger, Simeon Morbidelli, Mick Kallio, and so on and so forth. We'll check the rest out in just a few moments. There you go, from Cortese down. This is a look at the grid. A pretty close affair, I might say. But some of the others do need to get a miracle to do it in this race. So fingers crossed I can be one of those guys. Now let's check out the weather conditions for the race. It's perfect conditions all the way around, with track temperature 37 degrees, air temperature 19 degrees, and we have a southeast wind of 3 kilometers per hour, and the track record is a 144.1. Now we're on the grid. The 4 lights will illuminate, and we are off for the Argentinian MotoGP. It's a fantastic start for the race leader there, and Alex Rins down to the inside, as is Jonas Folger. And we break now for the long right-hander. That is turn 1, trying to get payback on Rins and Folger. Johan Zarco breaking away with the lead trio, and I'm in safe and secure 6th position, but we have to try and get 4th back. I don't want to lose any more distance in the championship after doing so well in the United States. That's a fantastic move. The right-hand sweeper was just too much for the other riders to contend with, and now Tito Rabat, the former champion in 3rd place, is 0.3 clear of me, and now we're going to be braking for this hairpin, and there you go, all the way down to 1st gear. You'll be falling off your bike otherwise. There's a beautiful move by Tito Rabat. That was fantastic, and he now leads the Moto 2 race, and Sam Lowes is now into 3rd, but look at the other guys go. I can only watch in the background. I'm 9/10 down in just 2 sectors. You now know how difficult it is to ride one of the lower factory bikes, and we have to keep the other guys quiet. And now this is a tricky corner if you did get it wrong. The left hand downhill, and I seem to be okay there with my tyres in good condition. We're now about to complete our 1st lap, and Lowes is a 2nd clear. So I'm quite good in that 3rd sector, but it's the first 2 high-speed ones that seem to catch my Tech 3 out, and now we brake for the very last turn, and that completes lap number 1. And it's now Zarco back in the lead. A good move from him, but Sam Lowes, the defending champion, has stuff to do. No, it's Rabat still in the lead, and he puts in the fastest lap of a 1:45. From a standstill, of course, and I haven't lost any time to the leaders now. Oh, a little bit slidey, burning some rubber there, but we're okay. Braking for turn number 2, and that's clean. And yeah, I'm still clear of the other guys, but here we go, trying to take the corner just as well last time, but I got a tip from Alex Rins, and that could allow the number 40 to take a run at me. Here we go. I have nobody to slipstream. The other two guys will have all the time they need to overtake me. They go for the inside line, and I have to surrender both of those places again. Just really unfortunate that I got that tap on the rear because of my unorthodox racing line. So now all the work has to be done again, and it's Jonas Folger into 4th position as we decide to play the fast forward button for a little time, and I go onto the grass just a little bit, but we're losing time again, a little mistake, and we're complete lap 2, so we're near the halfway point, and I'm just trying to keep up with these guys best I can as we return to full speed. And it's Folger defending from Rins, and I've got a few guys behind me, and that's going to be a shortcut. Yeah, that's blatant, and I don't like taking shortcuts because of the timing glitch. So we'll rewind that and try it again. And here we go, you have to be absolutely inch perfect, and I decide to lift off the throttle just for a little bit of time there, and we're okay. The rear tyre is suffering as I've taken a different strategy with rear tyre being hard and the front tyre being soft, if I recall correctly. Maybe it's the other way around, but there we go. We're back into fast forward mode, and I'm just watching my back just in case the other guys want to test their mettle and go for an overtake. But in terms of the top 5, it's out of my hands. I cannot keep up with the other guys. It's Mika Kallio and Morbidelli providing the chase for me now, braking for the final turn. There you go, that's fine. And then we have a left sweeper. Oh no, I've gone down! I've clipped the grass and the teammates have overtaken me, and I will not use the rewind this time. It's a careless mistake getting on the grass, and then my rider slipped as he was trying to put the acceleration into the, trying to accelerate away again. So Nakagami in 12th position is my nearest competitor now, so that's more than half of my work lost from 6th to 13th, and Sahiran is behind me in 14th, so no more mistakes, or this could be a really troublesome race, despite my love for this track. And that's a mistake. I lifted the front wheel just a little bit, and on the grass I go, but I will not fall off this time. Nakagami will not get a slipstream. He will not provide one, actually. So we'll fast forward a little bit, and Simon and Sahiran are right behind. Look how close they're getting. And oh look, he's really going for my back now. And we'll go back to normal speed to complete this lap. We're braking. Oh, there's a rider down. He's off the track, and Nakagami ran into the back of him. What has he done? He had all the space he needed, and he's somehow crashed into the static bike. The stranded Morbidelli has provided a buffer for Nakagami, and that's given me a real lift. I'm nearly in the top 10 again. Baldassari is right ahead of me. So that was completely out of order by the AI. They should have been more careful there. And Alex Marquez is into the battle for 13th and 14th. So Baldassari could, be the difference between me and the top 10 or not. And I go on the grass again, braking for the favourite turn of the track, and I'm off. Good thing I didn't use my rewind, because I would have crashed twice and I wouldn't have had a rewind to use. So that's a real problem now. Maybe in hindsight you guys would say, oh, you should have kept your 6th place, but I could have fallen off again, and that would have been curtains for sure. So Baldassari has built up a good lead over me now. Sam Lowes is the race leader according to the timing screen, and now this is the final lap. It's flown by, this race, despite all the action, and it looks like I'm going to have to settle for 11th place, and it could have been worse, but it should have been better. I'm way behind, waiting for the checkered flag to decide a winner. It's going to be bad news for me no matter what in the championship. The leaders are crossing the line right about now. It's Tito Rabat and Sam Lowes in a tiebreaker. Johan Zarco can only watch from 3rd place. Alex Rins and Jonas Folger 4th and 5th. Kallio 6th, Luthi 7th, Simeon 8th, Cortese 9th, and Baldassari 10th. And now my championship lead has evaporated as I succumb to 11th place. and I can only lick my wounds and move on, as the top 3 riders will pull away the championship. It was very close, but Tito Rabat by 300ths of a second is the winner. Sahiran for Malaysia in 12th, Alex Marquez 13th, Julian Simon 14th, and Simone Cortese in 15th. And Franco Morbidelli did retire due to that accident. And let's take a look at it again. I've decided to use the action replay mode to see exactly what happened. So this is from Nakagami's perspective. He's easing his way into the final turn, easy as you like, and then all of a sudden he reacts to the yellow flags, and into the now disappeared Morbidelli he goes. So bear in mind, because of the glitch, that retired riders do not appear in the replay. So it looks like Morbidelli just lost control in a side-by-side battle, and the other riders are able to glide past him. They do react just a little bit, but here comes Nakagami. I'm on his outside. I did not interfere with him at all, and into a barrel roll he goes. His ankle very close to, danger there. So this is the championship as it stands. Tito Rabat has a 5-point lead now. Sam Lowe's in second. Johan Zarco third. I dropped to 4th position, 18 points back. It's not out of my hands just yet, but I have to do a lot of work. Rins, Folger, Luthi, Simeon, Cortese, Callio, Morbidelli, Baldassari, Corsi, Sahiran, etc. are your other point scorers. In the Constructors' Championship, Kalex 66 points, Speed Up 56, Tech 3 43, and Suter absolutely nothing. And I don't gain much experience for that. And the same goes for my credits and race objective, even though they were reasonably completed. And my overalls are not too dirty after the fall, after the end of the 3rd lap. So I'll just have to try and pick myself up at Jerez, and then for the next episode at Le Mans. So I hope you'll be able to stay tuned for that as well. Well, that was arguably one of the most exciting races yet in any of my career mode broadcasts, but sadly I let myself down, falling off the bike once and having to rewind to save my blushes. Just a really, really tough race. I didn't think I'd struggle that much, but it might be a warning sign. I need to upgrade my bike to a or to a Kalex or Speed Up, but I'm staying in my current team. I've no reason to move to anybody at the moment, but I'm still reasonably okay in the championship. It's a big blow because those kind of riders will finish well in the championship, but I could only do my best to finish 11th, and it's Tito Rabat giving me a major compliment. He thinks I'm a future champion, and that's fantastic. But we'll look at those championship standings again in a moment. But it's Jorge Lorenzo, Marc Marquez and Valentino Rossi dead heat in MotoGP. Danny Pedrosa way behind in Moto3. Danny Kent still impervious with Quartararo, Vasquez and Bastianini unable to really do much about him. And so let's look again at these championship standings. So it's Rabat 5 points clear. I'm 18 back, so that's nearly a race win already. So in order to get anywhere near the top 3, Zarco, Lowe's and Rabat, I need to win the next race, and that'll hopefully take a few chunks out of their lead. And if we look at the calendar, we'll know the next Grand Prix is going to be in Spain. We've done that one on camera already, so I'll see you at Le Mans for the next Grand Prix, and I hope to recover my championship bid then. But until then, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.